Hi girls. So I'm going to show you all the things that I made yesterday during my food prep day. Some of the things might be a lot more advanced as far as having vegetables in it, which Naya, I know you don't like vegetables, but I'll show you some other ways you can make it. First thing that I made was chicken fajitas. I put chicken in the crock pot. So I used one of these bags of frozen chicken. They're at 3 pounds. That would be 1.5 pounds for 2 recipes that I made. So I put this whole bag of chicken. You can put it in frozen. I put it frozen in the crock pot. And then I added some water. You don't have to add this much, but it's okay. You don't have to measure it. You just need to have some water in there because chicken doesn't have much fat, so it will dry up in the crock pot if it's just chicken breasts. If it's a whole chicken, then it's fine. You can just add some seasoning and it will make some juice. But with just chicken breasts, they get too dry, so you have to add water in the crock pot. So I put those in the crock pot on low. I put them in yesterday at about probably 9:30, and they were done by 2 o'clock. So probably 4 to 5 hours. And if you're not sure if they're cooked all the way, you should all be using a meat thermometer. I didn't start using this until I was 40, and it's changed how I cook meat. I've been always overcooking meat. And now that I use this, see, the red part of the needle will actually swing around to the food. And then on the dial, it will show you when it gets to that, when the red spot gets to that dot, then your food is cooked all the way. You'll see at the bottom, ham, poultry. It'll show rare, medium rare, beef. But chicken needs to be cooked all the way, so make sure that it goes all the way over to the black poultry dot when you measure the temperature. Then you know it's done. When they were done, I took them out and split them up into 2. And one of the recipes, I shredded the chicken and made fajitas. So I just shred it up with a fork, pull 2 forks, pull it apart, and then I put it in a big roaster or frying pan on the stove. And I cooked that with 1 onion, and I added some water to it as I cooked it so it wasn't burning to the bottom. I added 1 onion, 1 green pepper, 1 orange pepper, bell pepper that you can see. And I cooked all of that, and then once the peppers were more tender, then I added a can of tomatoes to it. And that would be a can this size, which is 14.5 ounces. Added the tomatoes. I added about a cup of water and this fajita packet. And then I let them cook down to the consistency that I wanted in the frying pan. And now that it's done, this actually, what I made 2 of these, and Jeff took 1 to work. But this I can actually just reheat, and then I put it in a soft tortilla. I like to have refried beans. I put those on the bottom of the tortilla and then put the hot fajita on top. You can add, if you want, any kind of sauce or lettuce or anything else on the top, but I could just eat those. There was something else I was going to mention. Oh, refried beans. All this is pinto beans mashed up. So here's pinto beans. These are the whole. And then refried beans is just pinto beans mashed up. Can you see on the ingredients? Cooked pinto beans, water, and they add salt. But I like to add that. That gives a little more protein, and they're fat-free when I make fajitas. Okay, so that was fajitas from yesterday. I'm going to stop, and then you can watch the next video, and I'll show you what I did with the other half of the chicken. If this is the only one you're watching, have a good day.